This has all the elements to be an all-time classic. A real collision of history and rivalry. The Bulls lie in wait, safely through to the BKT United Rugby Championship Grand Final a week today, and now the battle to join them. Whether Munster or the Glasgow Warriors will play the Vodacom Bulls a week today, and one thing is guaranteed when these two meet: sparks will fly.
Stop now, 5.
And already the
Use it.
Contest on the floor. Everything will be fought for. It's George Horn who sends the contestable kick up towards his captain. Kyle Steyn went for it, but just as he looked to tap it back, it was knocked on. And it will be the first scrum of the meeting. Up went Mike Haley along with Kyle Steyn, and it was just as Rory Darge looked to pick it up, and the ball went forward. So how much of a story will the opening hit between the two eights tell? Is there to be some dominance there? An area that Munster pride themselves on. Advantage coming, and the free play here for the backs to go with advantage on their side. That was Shane Daly. Casey, and along the line it goes, and Tyg Byrne. There's Frisch, and out the back it comes from Haley and John Hodnett. Tiptoeing down the touchline, there's O'Donoghue nicely out the back, and Munster bringing the early intensity. Jack Crowley looking to use all his creative talents. Oh, it's lovely hands from Byrne, and almost getting away with Shane Daly. We will go back for the penalty that was lying in wait for quite some time there. Andrea Piardi eventually getting the opportunity to blow his whistle, but they're a sign that Munster pack mean business. Wonderful ball out the back from Haley to Daly. And the first option for Jack Crowley will be to try and register the first points
more or less on the same
contest.
spot. So we stay here. Yeah, it was a penalty. Shot call.
So from all the fanfare of the teams coming out, a hush descends over Thomond Park. Jack Crowley, 22. Well, a figure of concentration, but even to the best, sometimes the pressure of the occasion can force something unlikely. And a reprieve for the Glasgow Warriors, who have really yet to find their feet in this semi-final. The opening 4 minutes played, and Tom Jordan strikes it long again. Haley coming back into the team, and now Jack O'Donoghue straight into Johnny Matthews. Byrne to Crowley. Well, a hole opened up, but the pass didn't go to hand. Cancellieri picked up and knocking that into the 22. Tom Jordan
Red ball.
Or Hugh Jones, rather, with the kick ahead. And puts Munster now on the back foot. Cancellieri was almost away. Just snagged by Haley. And the pressure is transferred and into the hands of Niall Scannell. Try score against Ospreys, but he finds his opposite number in Johnny Matthews. First opportunity for the Glasgow Warriors to attack, and it's Rory Darge. Fights and scrambles for every inch. There's Matt Fagerson. Now this deadly backline led by Sione Tuipulotu with the first carry.
Silent, please.
Now Xander Fagerson,
Away,
the elder brother of the two Fagersons.
Okay, off. Good.
Jack Dempsey, Jordan, Tuipulotu. Oh, and he gets through one tackle to within 2 meters. It was a mismatch between Tuipulotu and Casey, but the decision goes Munster's way for the penalty. And just when they looked in real bother, Glasgow Warriors failed to release. Tuipulotu seemed almost certain to go in for the opening score, and it all came from the malfunctioning line-out from Munster. Look at that from Tuipulotu. But the ball never came back.
No, we play. We play.
And Crowley can clear. It's a long way up those stairs, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Confirmed, guys.
What a hike that is. That's a heart rate over 100 beats per minute for the first time in about 5 years. But a great atmosphere, Rory. Brilliant atmosphere here in Thomond Park. All the fans enjoying the beautiful sunshine and hopefully some beautiful rugby.
Well, it's been a lively start. Both sides with opportunities, but passing them up.
Use it!
Another hefty carry coming from Jack O'Donoghue, and well, Casey couldn't get that away. He was swarmed by black jerseys. And the Warriors fancy they could get a turnover here.
Ball is there.
But it will be Munster's
Good
ball.
counter, legal turnover.
The crowd had feared
please.
that ball had been lost as well.
Okay, free stop.
Well, another penalty goes the way of Munster.
Identify.
That's a few in, or a couple at least, in crucial areas of the pitch where the Warriors had Munster in a difficult space.
And those are the frustrating ones, the cheap ones. They do so well. Matt Fagerson gets through legally.
On the other side, play the ball.
A little bit of overexcitement, over-exuberance at the ruck time.
Side entry.
Those are the ones as a coach, as a player. All Munster can do there is exit and give you the ball back.
No, you were on the side. And I asked you to stop, and then you play the ball with the kick. Time off. Time off.
That's the 3 penalties to 0.
They pull the player out
against the Warriors.
The ball is dislodged by your
Munster will
players, so
need
the ball is deemed to be out.
Man back up and
I think
fighting fit.
Niall Scannell's a really important part of this Munster team, especially with his line-out throwing as he's trotting across to the line to pick up the ball. Diarmuid Barron on the bench. Graham Roundtree will be looking at him to make an impact also. This is what Munster have to get right today. Set piece, shortened line-out.
So the figure of Peter O'Mahony there. He was born for games like this.
On the line. Munster, stay on the line. Don't touch him. No, don't need to do that. Open, please. Open.
The first flash point.
Open, thank you.
Suspect it won't be the last.
Time back on.
Scannell delivers, it comes off O'Mahony, but it's another penalty. Number 4 against the Glasgow Warriors, and Andrea Piardi is perhaps looking to have a word.
I need your team to be more disciplined, okay? Because we have few penalties.
Stein called across.
Just a warning.
Little discipline. Glasgow didn't concede many penalties at all against the DHL Stormers a week ago.
And that's 4 already, Rory. And you talk about piggybacking penalties. Needless penalty on Munster's 22, and then especially just think, given the point that Peter O'Mahony was trying to make to the referee, he wanted space in the line-out, he wanted a quick ball. They understand that Richie Gray's the danger man from a Glasgow defensive line-out point of view, but
Glasgow discipline, please.
Just pushing the envelope, and look what happens. You end up from position of strength on Munster's 22, back in your own 22 defending, a line-out 7 metres out.
Big chance for Munster.
6.
Can they get the line out to function? Scannell goes to the front.
Number 4.
Another penalty as well.
There's Hodnett. Casey. Crowley. It's nice from Frisch, but then a stutter from Haley. Just get the ball away, and O'Donoghue.
Release!
Held up by Kyle Stein, who's trying to rip that ball out. Jordan looking to compete as well. Munster will go back and have that penalty in the Warriors 22. So again, that penalty count mounting.
Yeah, it's pretty smart by Munster, almost a bit of a delay on letting Wycherley come back down after the jump. They threw to the front, nice, safe, secure ball. And what could they make off it? But
I've got to bring him straight down.
Again.
I can't delay him in there. It
wasn't shocking.
I think that's a good point by Kyle Stein there. I think it's really tactically smart by Munster, understanding the momentum of the game. The referee's just spoken to Glasgow about discipline, but just that split second, hold them in the air. They know Glasgow are going to fly into this. We heard Kyle Stein pre-game talking about the physicality, talking about the emotion of this fixture. At the moment, for me, Glasgow just tipping on the wrong side of that.
And again, the decision for Munster is to pop that one in the corner.
Guys, number please. 6.
The field's Athlone Rye, Rory, ringing around Thomond Park. Really is unbelievable venue when it comes to knockout rugby.
Scannell to Byrne. Now it's the Munster maul. Throwing everyone into it. And now they might get some separation.
That's what
has now been held by that Glasgow defence. Will the ball come out? There it is. The step comes from Nankivell.
Advantage offside.
And there's another penalty advantage coming here. Munster keeping it relatively tight. O'Donoghue, they just need to get over that final yard with penalty advantage. Loud blast of the whistle.
And a bit more niggle on the far side. Troy Casey thinks he's in. He's definitely not in. The referee's not going to let you have that one.
Time off.
Time is off.
Time off.
But this is what Munster do. We saw the stats with Ross before the game. This Munster are a team that grinds you with pressure.
I
that
gave
comes
the
in
same
many
warning
forms.
to them previously with number 1. They did it the same with you. Don't go for
okay, I'm just trying to get him out of the space.
I understand. 5 offside. Repeat the infringement. Number 5.
So Richie Gray goes to the bin. Glasgow down to 14, and Munster will happily look to take the 3 for their efforts.
And I think Glasgow would take 3 as well, Stevie. I think you talk about momentum. I was just saying about the pressure game Munster play. Their stats are not necessarily the best in terms of tackle breaks, defenders beating line breaks, but what they do is grind you. They bring their power game. They look after the ball incredibly well in the red zone. So I think Glasgow will be pretty happy with 3 points there. They'll slow the game down now. I honestly thought Munster were going to go for the killer shot and maybe look at a scrum or kick back into the corner, but this is what cup rugby's all about. Just keeping that scoreboard ticking, Rory.
And that is what Jack Crowley does, knocks over the first 3 points of the game. But you're absolutely right, John. Munster, more phases than anyone else in the red zone for just the 8th most entries. It's maybe not the most efficient, but it grinds defences down, and that yields the 3 points, along with Glasgow's ill discipline, which, you know, that whole Munster attack started with Sione Tuipulotu going a metre within the Munster line.
You've got to be ruthless, especially in days like this, and Glasgow give an easy one, as John said, piggyback to penalty with another one, and they're 3 points down on the scoreboard. Just in this spell now, we're early in the game, but having conceded 6 penalties, 1 in the bin, defending with 14 men, just being as clean as you can be, managing the game, managing the referee.
Up it goes from Casey, and Josh Mackay won the jump with the chasing Simon Zebo. There's Xander Fagerson. There was a big shout from the voice of George Horn. He felt that Munster were offside.
He's ripped by play.
That was ripped, and Dempsey crushed off the pitch and into the wall at the side of the park.
Play on and then touch.
And the fans enjoyed that one.
I wasn't sure there if the referee had his arm out for a penalty advantage or not, but mustn't have been. And Dempsey absolutely hammered into touch. But Jack O'Donoghue, what a start he's had to this game. A couple of massive carries off Craig Casey, and then knocking his opposite number into touch.
To Scannell, that one's nowhere near straight. Tadhg Beirne
Scramble line out, guys.
with no chance to deceive the referee there.
Because we're trying to blast. If we go for a blast and they just drop to the floor.
What is a blast?
Sorry, I didn't counter up.
Okay.
If they just go straight to their knees.
Yeah, listen. Scrum. Okay, that's the mark.
There'll definitely be a frustration for the Glasgow Warriors in that opening,
please.
when you feel like maybe you've got on the wrong side of the referee early on, and you just hope that at some point that momentum swings back in your direction. But they certainly have got on the wrong side of Andrea Piardi in these opening 15 minutes or so.
Boy! Son!
Here's Tuipulotu to carry, and he runs over the top of his man, Jack Crowley. And that's been stolen. Beirne with the pickup. And oh, how the home crowd enjoyed that one.
That was a counter ruck. I think it was Nankerville, and Tadhg Beirne come in again behind him, and really making the ruck an absolute mess, considering the carry from Tuipulotu was excellent. And here go Glasgow.
Here's Josh Mackay.
Play on.
Such an elusive runner.
Tackle!
All his stats
Knee
for
ground.
meters made, defenders beaten. He's right up there, the top of the attacking running stats in the URC.
Ball is there and you play on him. Ball is there and you dive on him.
So Horn, another one for Kyle Steyn to look to chase. That one goes out on the full. And it's another moment for the home crowd to rise.
I'll start from that Tadhg Beirne turnover, though. I think, having played with him at Scarlets, that blue scrum hat, that became a target for opposition teams. And he's had to evolve his decision-making slightly. And you saw it there, sometimes not the first man in, but his decision-making in around the breakdown. And just how lethal he is when he gets in there. In, ball away, massive turnover.
And there's Beirne, the target for Scannell. And he gets some quick ball off the top. Oh, it's a wonderful line from Hodnett. Hugh Jones is able to nip in there and just break up that Munster attack just when they look to break through. Now a chase on for Jordan here. Zebo, has he got some space to run into? Josh Mackay closed it down well. Casey thought about changing the direction of the attack. He was caught, but did come back on the red side. Now Daly.
Use that!
Casey to put boot to ball again. Zebo, the chaser. Horn comes forward. Fine take from the scrum half. But the ball goes loose. Casey knocks another one over. Difficult for Cancellieri. And Glasgow can be adventurous, but, well, Byrne rips that one loose. And just listen to the response from Thomond Park.
That's unbelievable pressure play by Munster. It really is. Josh Mackay did so well off a poor kick to give Simon Zebo the outside. He tackled him well. But then after that, a little chip by Casey over the top. Cancellieri had to go back. He put the head down the middle of the pitch, running away from his support.
Forward.
A little offload, we'll see it again. I think it was maybe accidental. Pops out. And then another knock on.
Right by red first, in front. Forward, sorry. Time off.
I do think Glasgow can be a bit smarter. They've got to remember they're a man down for another 3 minutes, middle of the pitch. Is it the right option to go for a chip over the top with Zero chasing behind? I think sometimes getting the ball off the pitch. We've seen Munster lose 2 lineouts already. Get the ball off the pitch, wind down those 3 minutes so you're back to 15, because it's been fairly harum-scarum stuff. Lots of error, lots of ambition, huge amount of intensity though.
The players feeding off the noise from the stands inside Thomond Park.
Water out, please. Yeah.
So after all that, it is a Glasgow put-in at the scrum.
Crouch!
Andrea Piardi feeling it went forward initially from Ty Burns' rip.
Set!
Big push from the Munster pack though. It's putting Horn under real pressure. And it's Munster ball. Out it comes to Hodnett. The momentum is really with the home team, but they would love to stretch a little further clear.
Well done, Free.
So Donoghue again, another big carry from him. The stop does come from Kyle Steyn. Byrne, he really looks like he means business. There goes Jeremy Lockman.
Ball is out.
And this is what Munster do, looking to grind down the defence, maybe to force another penalty. Well, they might have some bigger ideas. Lockman.
Stay behind.
Hodnett waits. And he receives 5 metres out, Munster. They will keep going that way. This time it's Wycherley. And it's Glasgow who get the decision this time. They do have superb red zone defence, Glasgow Warriors, and they've held out Munster there, and that is impressive.
Rory Darge coming up, being in and around the rock, causing absolute, making a mess for Munster. But Jeremy Lockman, how good has he been this season, John? Anytime we watch him, he really is an awesome ball carrier, and he just dominated Xander Fagerson there in the scrum as well to get the turnover. We'll just see it again. Look at the power coming through there. Absolutely obliterated that Glasgow scrum.
Okay, so open please, guys.
It's a bit of an area of concern, Rory, for Glasgow moving forward in this game, especially with a big bench for Munster to come off and make an impact.
Matthews safely to Matt Fagerson. Now Rory Darge and Tui Pelotu so often the first receiver.
Don't play the 9, don't play the 9. Good.
Horn able to clear. Zebo coming in. Zebo takes it really well. Scott Cummings managed to pull out of any attempted tackle. Good carry from Daly. Now Crowley spotting space, turning Mackay, but the ball just sits up, takes the pace off it, and the Warriors fullback will clear. And the bounce of the rugby ball making life rather difficult for Haley, but now he takes off in the other direction.
What is there?
Scannell involved, now Crowley. Cancellieri's a little bit outnumbered here. Hodnett. In comes Jordan with the tackle. So too Dempsey. But it has been stolen. Jordan takes Glasgow another 5 metres up, and now Xander Fagerson.
Who's back? Use it!
Well, this is being played at test match intensity. Crowley with time to take and to get away from Cancellieri, weaving a path through the Glasgow defence. Now Scannell. O'Mahony. Haley, quick hands along to O'Donoghue.
Off 9. Good, very good. Play on.
Quickly on from Archer. That was smart play to get Wycherley. It's Frisch, but the centre's Frisch, and Nankivell don't link up, and it's Kyle Steyn. They won't catch him. And Glasgow Warriors, who have had to withstand so much pressure in this game, go under the posts, and Kyle Steyn, the captain, strikes first for the 14 men of the Glasgow Warriors, and something from nothing.
Yeah, you're right, Rory, absolutely from nothing. What you can say is I think Munster looking slightly lateral. You've got to remember they're a man up. What you can say about Glasgow's defence is they missed the fewest tackles in the league, concede the fewest line breaks, and even a man down there. Their ability to hold their shape, front up in the tackle, make good decisions. They've got back on the right side of the referee, which is crucial. And then amongst all of that, Richie Gray's return to the fray. So as much of Munster have dominated these opening exchanges, it's Glasgow who are ahead now.
Well, it should be relatively straightforward for George Horn to add the extra 2. He does just that. And from nowhere, Glasgow Warriors race into a 7-3 lead. And that's the reward for their defensive efforts, as Frisch and Nankivell made a mess of it in midfield. Steyn took full advantage.
Well, that attack just looked a little bit cramped, didn't it, from Munster? Almost looked like Nankivell was going to come on a switch, and Frisch doesn't read it quite right. And there's not too many times you could say that this season. Those two have been fantastic together. Nankivell just back from injury, obviously missed a couple of games as well. Now Munster need a response.
Well, up goes Richie Gray, who knocks on. He's back on, so it is 15 against 15. Here's Crowley. And here is Frisch, gets the ball away to Zebo, just as advantage over was called.
Tackle! Release! No! 10! Good.
Pickup comes from Stephen Archer. Wycherley. Munster looking to hit straight back. Nankivell, who's had an awesome season. Crowley. Wycherley. And it's Glasgow Warriors again rewarded at the breakdown.
It's Johnny Matthews. It's great technique, hits and dumps, clear release onto the ball. But what you're seeing from Munster at the moment, just losing their shape slightly. This is the right decision to go direct, but Clean out a little bit of separation there from Jack Donoghue. Give Johnny Matthews just enough time to get the pull on the ball. You definitely feel the momentum swung in this game.
Even seeing it there, Munster's attack. Nankivell, the ball was on to go out the back, but he carried it straight on because he'd made a mistake in the last one. And again, Wycherley, he had an option inside and out, but very direct once more, and that's what a try against you can do.
Well, it's usually the opening quarter that Munster are so strong and manage to build leads. Best points difference in the opening 20 minutes, but as we approach the half hour, they find themselves behind. That was not straight as Cancellieri is put away, but Andrea Piardi makes the decision. And the flying Argentine is halted in his tracks.
Option. Line up? Do you want line up?
And that's the right call, but I tell you what, there's not much in that, and Cancellieri's under the post there.
What do you want? A scrum? Scrum?
Talk about Jake White in the Blues-Leinster game before this. The rugby IQ finding opportunities in a really organised defence. That's something they've seen in their analysis. Isolating the tail, the line out. Two runners going at the same channel with Tui Piloto and Cancellieri. Not far away from going under the sticks there.
A lot of chat.
Crouch!
Mind games being played between the two eights.
Set!
This time, Glasgow hold it firm. Crowley spotting space, perhaps in behind Cancellieri, but it was straight at the winger. Now Josh Mackay has men outside him. Hugh Jones. What a tackle it was by Daly, and then Jones initially did well to get it away, but the knock-on comes from Kyle Steyn, who's really frustrated with himself.
That's brilliant work rate from Munster. The kick wasn't a good one from Jack Crowley. It was gathered up and then a long loopy pass. And then they can just go from anywhere. They've shown that all season long, but just one too many passes.
Guys, that's a mark.
The masters are their own downfall at the minute, aren't they? Glasgow, but it hasn't stopped them from playing. They're not scared of making a mistake or two.
Okay, that's a mark. Let's go.
It was a more even contest at the last scrum. We'll see what Munster bring this time.
Set!
Casey has to go digging for it and knocks on in the process. Got tangled in amongst the legs of Jack O'Donoghue, and a knock on from the scrum half.
Knock on by 9.
Just Craig Casey almost thought the pack were going to get a second shove there. They did get a small bit of momentum in the scrum, but then it went down.
Let's go.
He fumbles it just at the back. You can see the Munster players.
Yep. Let's go.
Good body positions, nice and low. They are the ones going forward.
Do you want to move? Okay. Sorry.
Jack O'Donoghue's probably wanting to keep that in there with his left foot. Craig Casey has other ideas, and unfortunately, a lapse of concentration. That's his Glasgow team off the hook.
Guys, speed up, please. Let's go.
Yeah, you saw just that look from Jack O'Donoghue there. It just shifted, unfortunately for Munster, just shifted just as Casey was looking to get the ball out.
Crouch!
Munster definitely feel like they got the upper hand at scrum time, though.
Set!
Half an hour played in the sunshine in Limerick. It's Tui Piloto. He's got Jordan alongside him. Now Mackay. Glasgow do look to spread the ball. They play it wider than anyone else in the URC. Dempsey was very quickly closed down by Byrne.
Use it!
Horn. No chasers will catch up with that. It's straight into the hands of Haley, and now Crowley. Nankerville out to Frisch, and now Hodnett does like to lurk down the touchline, waiting for any opportunities. There's Wycherley. Nankerville, and on to O'Mahony. Haley, the wide pass out to Daly, stepping and running into his own man. So again, it's containment from that Glasgow defence.
It absolutely is at the moment. You know, defence is as much of a race as your defence is. So you look at the attack. At the moment, Glasgow seem to be getting organised quicker in defence, and Munster
Time off.
almost a little bit clunky, not quite seeing the pictures they expected in front of them. They're doing a lot of damage on the gain line, but Glasgow making good decisions, filling the pitch, understanding where the threat is.
A lot of similarities in this first half to the Ulster game only a few weeks ago, and something we highlighted in studio last week before their game against the Ospreys. They play a lot of rugby around the halfway line. Going into the Ospreys game, they seem to kick for territory, put the pressure on the opposition by being in the right areas of the field. Maybe guilty of overplaying.
Let's go, guys.
Which seems wrong when it's 20 degrees in Limerick and the sun is shining.
No, I'll give you time on.
Glasgow have tended to cut loose a little in their most recent trips to the province. They scored 14 tries in their last 3 visits, as many in their previous 10, but winning away in Ireland is far from easy. In 10 years, Glasgow Warriors have won 7 of 33 on the Emerald Isle, 5 of those against Connacht, 1 against Leinster, and 1 against Munster last season when they were 28-0 up at half-time.
9.
Here's Tui Pilotu. Does well to get over the gain line, and, well, ball had been lifted and Byrne was on to Horn. Frisch, he's looking to get that offload. He'll be away from Munster at the end of the season. But still unfinished business. There goes Stephen Archer. Now Casey has it. Wycherley to dip low, but no extra yards to be gained. Crowley, Frisch, Haley might open up now. Out wide for Daly. He's got O'Mahony outside him. Well, every ruck being contested, trying to sway the referee either way. Now the kick is over the top of Mackay. That one will drift into the in-goal area.
And even that, Rory, that's not a bad result, even though it wasn't the exact kick that was wanted. And now they have a drop out, reset, and Munster can go again. But a brilliant turnover from Tadhg Byrne, wasn't it, John? He is a menace around that breakdown.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think George Horn's going to have to speed his service up. Tadhg Byrne sniffing around. Peter O'Mahony, his kicking game as well, just slightly too long, not giving his chasers just enough opportunity at the moment.
So Haley fields, and now O'Donoghue. Byrne. Casey, Haley, Zebo! And Zebo is brushed into touch. That was a fine tackle. Hugh Jones.
Yeah, that's a great hit. Covering tackle. Criticism of Hugh Jones going back a couple of years with it, maybe defensively. His work rate wasn't as good as it was in attack, but that's a great hit. Not only the hit, but gets him into the touch.
Okay, let's go.
The noise just cranked up to try and make life as difficult as possible for Johnny Matthews, but he does the job and finds Richie Gray. And peeling off is Rory Darge. Penalty goes Glasgow's way. And Finian Wycherley is penalised.
Lifting the leg.
You can see they're lifting his opposite number, Scott Cummings.
A good spot by Piardi there. You don't see that picked up too often. A lot of time that would just go unnoticed. Got to say, we spoke in the first 5-10 minutes. Glasgow giving away multiple penalties. They've definitely cleaned up their act in the last 10 minutes or so. Seems to be Munster who are infringing slightly more now.
Matt Fagerson. Now Jack Dempsey. He's rocked backwards. And Cansieri, oh, brilliant footwork and the deception with the hands from the winger. Fagerson was waiting for it, and there was a clear out beyond by Scott Cummings on Peter O'Mahony, who makes his presence known.
Oh, loud cheer here from all the home faithful. It was a bit of a cheap one. It's almost like Peter O'Mahony stepped back from the ruck ever so slightly. Scott Cummings infringing by taking him past the breakdown, tackling him past the breakdown. He does take a half a step.
From the side.
He makes a bit of a meal out of it, doesn't he?
Maybe that's what he was saying afterwards. I milked that one.
Wycherley can't get that. It was Cummings that rose highest at the line out. And now Glasgow have numbers out here if they do spin it, which they do, out to Mackay. Xander Fagerson, 3 minutes to go in the half. And what an intriguing 37 minutes it has been.
It's a much better kick from George Horn there, right in the money, but Haley does superbly well.
And gets into his running, Mike Haley. Crowley had his line cut off by Hugh Jones, and now Antoine Frisch. And the mark made by Josh Mackay, who will then look to go quickly.
Munster's line out's not really clicked, Stevie.
No, it hasn't. It's an area of strength, especially when you have such quality and experience. Peter O'Mahony, tag burn. We need to sort that out. Easy outs for Glasgow. They're competing well, mind you.
Well, the crowd weren't happy with that fend from Josh Mackay.
Matteo, we play? Matteo, we play or not?
TMO is Matteo Lipperini. And, well, there's an injury here in any case, so they might give the officials an opportunity to have a further look at that.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's an injury. I think Peter O'Mahony, we've seen a bit of gamesmanship on the other side of the pitch.
We can play.
This time, just trying to slow the clock down, make sure that the referee, TMO's had every chance to look at it.
It will be a penalty against your team because this leading with the elbow. The first contact is on the body, on the shoulder, and then slightly on the neck. So it will be only a penalty, but it's a penalty, still a penalty, okay?
So penalty awarded against Josh Mackay.
There's not much in it, but he does lead with the right arm, right to the shoulder.
First on the shoulder and then slightly on the neck.
Not much in it, but the right decision.
Yeah, it's more of an elbow. You got to fend, you got to get your hand out. And just rises up with the elbow. And again, can Munster finish this half? Get something out of it, something positive to bring into the sheds at half-time.
Well, Crowley's not exactly put that to the corner. He didn't have much angle to work with, but now Munster will start from the 22, and this feels like a key final 75 seconds of the half.
And if you're Glasgow, you're going to go up here.
It's Omani who takes it at the line out. Oh, and breaking through, and the opportunity for Crowley eventually. He goes down. Glasgow have the ball, but it's gone loose. And here goes Fagerson. He's got a man outside him in George Horn, who looks to go the whole way. And, well, was he taken out off the ball there as he kicked on Peter O'Mahony, made sure George Horn could not continue.
No!
Proper helter-skelter end to this half of rugby. And again, and at the front of it, Peter O'Mahony. Another flashpoint between the two sets of players. This is proper knockout rugby.
Well, if there's an award for who's done the most pushing, it's definitely Peter O'Mahony today. Let's have a look at this. There's nothing in it. In the tap from Matt Fagerson.
Time off.
Oh, maybe there's a bit of a swinging arm.
Sì, calcio di punizione. Ok, lo possiamo mettere sullo schermo o basta solo calcio di punizione? Perché non ho visto il replay. Okay, he's checking something in the background. I need more discipline by your team. Yeah. You have already one yellow card. Okay.
And now we have away with the antics from the crowd.
It's not about the own crowd. It's about your team. Okay, your behavior right now.
It's
not about the old crowd because the leading is not my fault and the high tackle is not my fault either. Okay, you understand what I mean?
That's fine. I'll check to my boys.
TMO check. Okay, Matteo, please put that on the screen.
Show you a high tackle by Glasgow player on number 6.
I
Yeah.
think they're going to look for mitigation. What you can also see from the other angle, not this angle, the other angle, he hits his left shoulder first and then it comes through. So this is the angle potentially. The angle from behind, you see he hits his other shoulder first.
Seeing full play because the player is quite upright. Okay. At the same time, I think we have a slight the number 6 is going down. Okay, but there's still some force in that. So I'm thinking a yellow card for this reason. So full play, head contact, yes. Full play, yes. Level of danger is quite high because of the force. My clear mitigation is dropping out.
I agree, Andrea.
Well, for the second time in this half, Glasgow Warriors are going to lose a man for 10 minutes. Matt Fagerson will head to the bin, and they will have to see out what's left of this half with 14 men, and then, well, a fair chunk of the second half as well.
Part of me feels a little bit sorry for him because it almost looks like it's forearm that comes round and hits Peter O'Mahony in the face. There's no direct shoulder to head, as you said, John. Just Peter also falling into the tackle a little bit while trying to get the pass away. But I tell you what, Munster will take it. They got to capitalise, Rory. 2 yellow cards in this first half and only 3 points to show for it so far.
Glasgow on the line.
Well, again, not much distance gained, so they've got a fair way to go, but against 14 men. Glasgow compete at the line out, but it is Munster's ball. Cummings coming through. Casey has it. And again, it's Jordan to shut off the pass. Lochman
no hands.
now from halfway.
Use it.
And here come Glasgow to compete.
Ball was out.
And it has been stolen. Matthews, but he can't control the ball.
Who's back?
And now the Warriors have it, and with 14 men, they're still looking to run it here. It's Mackay.
Tackle.
And the ball will go out. Sensible finish from Sebastian Cancellieri. What a 40 minutes of rugby that was. There's niggle.
What do you think?
There's quality, there's mistakes. It's an almost impossible game for Andrea Piardi to referee, but it is hugely enticing. And at half-time at Thomond Park in the BKT URC semi-final, it is Munster 3, Glasgow Warriors 7. And what an almighty second 40 we have in store here.
Okay, time back on.
It's Tom Jordan who gets us underway. Antoine Frisch with the catch.
Use it!
Craig Casey with the clearance, and well, Mackay just left it, let it bounce, but it might have worked out for the fullback. Josh Mackay looking for support. Jordan and Tui Pilotu, that backline's got some depth in it. Tui Pilotu is well tackled by John Hodnett.
Yeah, we'd love seeing Glasgow flatten up there after that Josh Mackay break. Such a good carry by Josh Mackay in pretty terrible circumstances, and Glasgow just caught a little bit deep.
It's Hugh Jones next. Jamie Batty. Richie Gray. Tui Pilotu and Josh Mackay.
Leave him, leave him!
And picked up in the tackle. And as the ball came on the Munster side, the decision goes Glasgow's way, and that will suit them very nicely to start this second half.
Very bright start by Glasgow. All their players look so comfortable with ball in hand. And another cheap penalty. Seeing Tupilotu like that one. Interesting call here, John.
You need to put it down.
I know it's against the breeze. David Wallace mentioned it at half-time. It is on Munster's back.
Let's go, 10 plays.
I think with a man in the bin, you put this in the corner. As daft as that sound, as counterintuitive as that might sound, you take the 3, you've then got to go and restart and be up against the pump. This is a smart way to run down the clock, and what is not an easy kick. So just going back to that, we spoke about Josh Mackay before the game. Not only does he take that ball, make 30, 40 yards, he's then the next ball carrier 2 phases later. That's why his stats are so good. It's so impressive. His work off the ball to get back into position is superb.
Only Apalili Fassi has made more metres than him this season. 49 defenders beaten, 191 carries before this evening's game. And Johnny Matthews, the URC's top try scorer, has that at the back of this maul, but not getting quite the forward momentum that was required. The ball is there for George Horn. Matthews has to peel off by himself.
Stay behind. Stay behind.
Horn had a different battle on in his mind. But now they are set. And a chance to launch the attack for the Warriors. Again, Byrne looks to get over it. It's another penalty to Glasgow.
Superb by Johnny Matthews at the back. He had the ball in his right hand, sort of leaving it out there.
Take out the supporter.
Looking for George Horn to take it off him. And then he gets caught up again. I think it was Tag Byrne coming through the maul. And he just backs himself, nearly gets bundled into touch. And then the ball's recycled. That's exactly what Glasgow want. A man in the bin. Just keep nudging it in the corner.
It's a good spot by Piardi as well. He's picking up in the detail. As Finian Wycherley takes out Scott Cummins off the ball there. And you're right, Steve, he just suits them down to the ground. Wind down this clock. They got set up really nicely in their maul there. Throwing away from Peter O'Mahony. He's the danger man.
Maul! Advantage early.
Well, it's Glasgow's main weapon.
In the
they already have advantage.
The same as in the first half.
Free play, perhaps, for the backs. That's chipped through by Horn. Down goes Hugh Jones, and they already had the penalty. So I think this will be going to the corner again.
Early, exactly in the first half against Glasgow. Early in the lineup.
That's a great way to run down the clock, isn't it?
You want to line up?
With pressure all on the opposition.
Okay, line up. They ask for line up.
Well, if they want a line out, they need a ball. That's the problem at the moment.
So time off for a second. Skipper, time off. I understand, but you need to be quicker, okay?
I told you that actually. He said
and they're talking around.
I don't think Andre Piardi realised there's no ball.
Time is off. Time back on.
So most tries from lineouts and from first phase for the Glasgow Warriors, but up goes Byrne, taps that one back. Casey has it, and now hoofed clear by Peter O'Mahony. That gets another big cheer. Counter-attack possibilities though for Josh Mackay, but shut down by Hodnett. Superb first up tackle from the open side. There's Batty to carry. Warriors have gone back from that ideal position, and is that being turned over? It certainly is, and Tyg Byrne, it's another one to notch up for the Tyg Byrne turnover.
Just the work rate from the lads. John Hodnett, that kick chase from Peter O'Mahony, the steal at the line out, that's where it came from. Just holds him up, fingertip stuff, and he gets it. And now the crowd are up again. Brilliant from John Hodnett, brilliant turnover from Tyg Byrne. That's more like it.
2, 3 and 4 right.
So the shape on the throw needs a bit more shape from Johnny Matthews just to pop it over. Tyg Byrne there. There's a couple of useful replacements coming on. Yeah, David Barron, Ollie Jaeger and RG Snyman.
It's not depend about
coming on.
It's about the time on the throw.
Niall Scannell, Stephen Archer and Fineen Wycherley go off, and well, I think the minute that we saw the teams come out, you did start to think how big a role will the Munster bench play with RG Snyman and Gavin Coombs on it. One of them has come off. Jack O'Donoghue, who's carried really well throughout.
Yeah, he's moving.
Crowley and Haley, there's Frisch, but again Glasgow line him up, get the numbers around him.
So I'd be surprised if they don't have to look at this contact with Rory Darge in midfield off that first carry. I think it was Nankivell.
Here is Nankivell, looks to throw the pass out, but it's Cancellieri who somehow managed to get a hand up to block it and then retrieve the ball. It will be a Glasgow put in at the scrum. I mean, it's every single breakdown. The contest is just so intense.
It's just helter-skelter stuff. Both teams with mistakes in them as we see that Rory Darge tackle. I think it's maybe a bit more of a rugby incident, John, than any impact in the tackle.
Committed to the tackle, no for play.
A little clash of heads there.
Yeah, good to look at it. I think Rory Darge is low, Nankivell's low.
Yeah, that's gone for you.
Like you say, Stevie, sometimes those are the unavoidable collisions you get in the game.
Concordi?
On their respective quarter-finals, there were
we need to have a subs, yes.
opposite tails. All of the points, the tries anyway, came in the final 22 minutes in Glasgow's victory over the Stormers. Well, Munster got their tries on the board early against the Ospreys. Zebo in the first minute, Scannell after 17, and there were no tries after that.
And I said to him, both really low. He's in a position to make the tackle. I don't see any ball play in that action. Okay. No
it's going to be interesting here. The Munster made a few changes in the front row. Ollie Jaeger coming on as Ran Wilson refers to him as the boss man at the end of the Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what he looks like. Anybody the same age as me or older can remember that. He's a hard man to get past to get to the second level, that's for sure, and he's also a hard man to scrummage against.
Okay, give you the time on. Guys,
absolute unit. Obviously grew up
in
Ireland, went away to New Zealand, performed very well, and then has been capped for his country here. And a great guy to bring off the bench to put a bit of power into that set piece.
So Alex Nankivell has gone off. Sean O'Brien on to replace him.
Coach! Boy! Sir!
in the pack there, Glasgow. Dempsey managed to get the pick up, and look at Tui Pelotu. Pumps the thighs. And Horn puts one up. That looks to be drifting out, but Cancellieri, a fine chase. Just when Zebo was hoping to see that one out of play, Dempsey has it. And now Xander Fagerson, as we await the return of his younger brother, Matt, from the sin bin.
I'll tell you, that's how you exit. Exit with tempo. They've gone from their own 22 all the way up to Munster's half now.
There's Richie Gray.
Stay behind!
O'Brien
No! Stay
tried
behind.
to get his hands on the ball again. Glasgow come through Dempsey. A ferocious ball carrier, and this man too, Tui Pelotu. And Johnny Matthews.
Release!
And Batty. Phase after phase for Glasgow. Hugh Jones involved, so too Scott Cummings. And that one's being held up.
Take her now, away!
They do now get it to ground. Xander Fagerson. Munster's discipline needs to be key here. Tui Pelotu. And Kyle Steyn breaks one, gets the pass away. Cancellieri. And just had Jordan a further one out, and Glasgow will have the penalty. And that was what they were waiting for, phase after phase, waiting for the error and the indiscipline.
I said in the first half, I didn't think Glasgow maybe handled that sin bin period as maturely as they could, but just playing a bit more direct, looking after the ball in contact.
From the side, 7. Okay, kick it up.
Wonder if that pass maybe could have gone, but you see the rucks formed here. Maybe a wee bit unlucky, I think, there. The ball does look exposed.
Guys, move, please. Move. Yeah, we move. Okay.
Well, and after having had a lot of time in Munster territory and coming away with nothing, George Horn elects to have a go at goal here. Well, as much as there was disgruntlement at the award of the penalty, Thomond Park still has the respect for the kicker and falls silent. Big moment for George Horn. But he's just hooked that one
22.
across the face of the posts. It remains 7-3.
You just saw the strength of the wind there. It was a really good strike, but just held up. The wind just took it to the left of the upright. Not a bad decision. The yellow card back on yet? No, maybe in the next break of play.
Huge kick downfield, taken by Tom Jordan. Thought about returning it with a kick, but then runs it, and Darge, and Jones injects some pace. Hugh Jones has a man outside him. Sebastian Cancellieri, the Argentine, for the line, and he might just run all the way to Pretoria. What a score that is from the Glasgow Warriors, and Sebastian Cancellieri, made by Hugh Jones, finished by the Argentine. Glasgow Warriors have their second score.
It's Glasgow Warriors at their finest. You thought, Tom Jordan, what are you doing? But just that ability to link, and then the speed of Hugh Jones and the linking pass. Almost like the first half, Rory. A try from just about nothing. A try when they're a man down.
Come here,
but this is all class from Hugh Jones.
So good to watch. So good to watch. Sean O'Brien off the bench, gets burnt on the outside by Hugh Jones. You're not stopping that man. Zebo trying his best, closing the gap ever so slightly, but just ran out of time. A cracking try, really was. 14 men still on the pitch at that stage as well, Rory. Now they're back up to full complement.
Well, George Horn has just had a look at this angle. It's a little bit further out, but he knows what the wind is going to do to that ball. Horn, he gives it a little bit more this time. A bit more room, and he sends it through the post for the extra two. Well, he learned from the first kick.
For all money, I thought that Tom Jordan had made the wrong decision not kicking the ball back down the field with that slim lead, but he backs himself, runs across the pitch, gets the offload away, and then Hugh Jones is off and running. He has got some serious gas.
Cancellieri scores for the 4th game running. Glasgow Warriors, most line breaks, most defenders beaten, 2nd most for meters in the URC. And Hugh Jones and Cancellieri ate up the Thomond Park pitch there. But still plenty time left on this one. Forward comes Haley. Done by Barron. And now going through the middle, it's Frisch. Frisch with one man to beat. Tackle comes in from Jordan. Quick ball though for Munster. Tui Pelotu in with a firm tackle. Munster being urged on by the support. Now it's Snyman. Helps it on to Lochman. It's desperate defence from the Warriors, but they win a penalty. And just when all the momentum seemed with Munster, and they look to hit straight back.
Rory Darge. He's been sniffing around, looking at rucks. Look at the speed, look at the explosion from Frisch. Tui Pelotu's talking though.
Let's go.
Biggest compliment you can get, they get back into shape.
Let's go.
Sometimes these offloads in close quarters. Yeah. Look at Rory Darge here. Clear release back on ball. It looks like Dermot Barron doesn't quite get there in time. Rory Darge gets the reward.
That is absolutely ridiculous position by Rory Darge there.
Okay, 18. Thank you.
Backside, nearly on the grass, with arms firmly latched onto the ball.
Number 8. Time off. Number 8 subs. 8.
Well, here's the change at 8. Jack O'Donoghue goes off, and here comes Gavin Coombs. Most carries in the URC, 2nd most contact meters, 3rd most tackles. He's an absolute machine, and O'Donoghue's had a brilliant shift as well. 54 minutes. He has carried his heart out. Take by Cummings. Horn. Well, the Mane put his name on it, but didn't collect the ball, and it's there for Horn. He is closed down, though, by his opposite man. The battle of the 2 scrum halves.
No, body's there, 10. 10, please. Please, 10. Please. I don't reward you for these things. Use it.
Horn half charged down by Snyman. Tapped back, but only into the path of Omani.
Ball out.
Lochman. Crowley along the line, and Byrne. Haley. Fagerson just got back in time to make the tackle. Now Crowley. Crowley gets it on to Coombs and Snyman, and the 2 substitutes to combine. It's Lochman, hauled down at the last second by Mackay. Casey to Frisch, and they do get their try. And Munster still well and truly alive. And this semi-final battle is well and truly on now.
Munster fans back on their feet, and rightly so. A really poor kick by George Horn, charged down. Peter O'Mahony regathers after making a mistake, and then from there it's just all about little offloads. R.G. Snyman getting his hands on the ball. Jeremy Lochman. I thought he was in. Go on, big man, go on. But then Craig Casey, the short side. Frisch could easily have come in there and serviced that breakdown, but he didn't. Kept his width, and he has been excellent in this second half. The centre of everything positive. Wow, game on.
6 points, the difference to cut it to 4. What an effort from Jack Crowley. It's a full 7-pointer. And Thomond Park responds big time.
Just that ability. Gavin Coombs not on the pitch very long, but gets his arms free. Glasgow wondering if that ball, but even just that flick from O'Mahony keeps the momentum in play. Means Glasgow can't get in any shape. What a fantastic try by Munster.
Conor Murray's on at scrum half for Craig Casey. Antoine Frisch, who scores his 7th try of the season.
5 black.
And remember, he got the second one in that quarter-final last season at Scotstoun, when Munster won on Scotland's west coast. Max Williamson will be coming on for Richie Gray as well into that second row.
2, 14 and 7. Number 7.
And there's further changes to be made. It's almost that the subs aren't quite ready to come on. It's Henko Venter and Jamie Dobie. Rory Darge goes off, and also Sebastian Cancellieri. So Dobie onto the wing, a natural scrum half. Tom Jordan's restart, and Zebo and Frisch just had to get their communication right there. They did eventually.
Use it!
And back to a 1-score game. Also George Turner on for Johnny Matthews.
Nice and relaxed there by Conor Murray, straight off the bench. Just get the ball off the pitch, half decent clearance. Just hit the reset button once more for Munster. Try and get up in the air here, challenge. But 20 minutes left in this game, over 20 minutes left. Glasgow got to keep playing.
Backwards, backwards, backwards.
And it's Munster's ball.
Use it!
Turner's first line out doesn't go according to plan. And Conor Murray, with so much experience, the highest level, well taken by Dobie.
Who's back?
Dempsey, now Tui Pelotu, Mackay and Hugh Jones, steps Frisch. There's George Turner.
Use it!
Potentially his final game for the Warriors, depending on the result. But as it stands, the Warriors have the advantage. That's gone forward first by Munster and then by Glasgow, so it's Mike Haley's knock-on that is penalised.
Yeah, I think that's his first error under the high ball today. And arguably one of George Horne's best kicks of the day, right on the money. Giving Kyle Steyn every opportunity just to get in that eye line. And he does just that.
Okay, come in.
Well, what a final quarter awaits us.
Crouch!
It's an hour of rugby that has had it all. What will the conclusion bring? George Horne. Sione Tui Pelotu. Conor Murray in to make the tackle, along with Jack Crowley. And that has been turned. Another win at the breakdown. This time it was Gavin Coombs. Now Zebo. But it's going to be a Glasgow penalty.
Glasgow sort of looks like they have great control around the breakdown. Huge physicality around that area. But they let one slip there. A brilliant carry up the middle by Tui Pelotu. And then there was almost a miscommunication of what the call was. One man went around the corner and was stolen. The ball was stolen by Gavin Coombs and off they went. Simon Zebo just turned over, but a brilliant tackle on the edge.
It's Tom Jordan there. Spoke him out a little bit pre-match, because he was so unfortunate last year to go off, get sent off, or rightly sent off in that quarter-final loss to Munster, but it's him that gets the turnover there. Loves the physical side of the game.
No, wait, sorry. Time still off. Okay, HIA number 6.
Well, Matt Fagerson's heading off for a head injury assessment. Ewan Ferry, the man to come on to replace him for now. What a scene. Over 20,000 inside Thomond Park. We always thought it was going to be a special weekend of URC rugby, but boy, have the 4 teams delivered. There was an incredible game in Pretoria. The Bulls edging out Leinster. This one, we don't know yet how it will end, which way it will fall. That one fell the way of the Warriors and forward off a red hand.
It's Tygburn again. Been a menace on the floor today, been in the lineouts as well. He's done his homework. Gets up early there.
11.
Slight underthrow from George Turner, but so hard when you got someone going up in front of your
Okay,
pod.
we go for the scrum, guys. Let's go.
Well, Simon Zebo heads off. And they all around here hope that that will not be his final moment in a Munster jersey. Is there a final to come for Simon Zebo? There may also be a contract, we don't know yet. And Sean O'Brien on for him.
Boy! Set!
Solid scrum for Glasgow.
Going sideways. Going sideways.
So it will be reset.
Just feels like there's going to be another few twists and turns in this game.
Let's go.
You know, the clock's ticking down.
Sideways.
Just next person, the next team to strike. Feels like they're going to go on and keep the momentum going to 80 minutes. Set piece is so important here. Glasgow feeling like they got the nudge on the last one. Referee resetting.
Coach. Boy! Set! Nine. Use the ball.
Jordan. Jones couldn't get outside his man. Dempsey realised there was nothing outside him, but did run straight into Gavin Coombs. Jordan, Tui Pelotu straightens. Well, he's done that all day. The running power of Sione Tui Pelotu. He buys his team time and space. Dempsey, Jordan.
Advantage offside red.
There is offside against Munster as Hugh Jones finds Kyle Stain.
9, you have the advantage. 9 advantage offside red.
Jack Dempsey.
Play on this one.
George Turner will be heading to Japan
Zaza.
at the end of the season.
Okay. Okay.
Jordan, Jones. And that will be
Offside.
time to award the penalty for Glasgow.
Offside. Rack shift, never readjust.
How destructive is he with ball in hand, though? We've seen so much more of him carrying. Looks like Gavin Coombs just strays offside there, but
3 points.
seen so much of Tui Pelotu, the distributor, early in the year, but taking that option today, being far more direct.
Well, Jordan hasn't made it. It's into the hands of O'Brien.
Stop, stop.
George Horn. Now Josh Mackay. Hugh Jones. That's straight down the throat of Mike Haley. Really good counter-attack opportunity here for the fullback. And he elects just to send a bouncing ball towards Josh Mackay. He also doesn't find touch. Jack Crowley. And he'll put one up here.
Away, right, away!
Shane Daly on the chase. It's taken well by Jordan, and there's more advantage here for the Glasgow Warriors. Tui Pelotu has it.
19 in the 10.
Now Henko Venter had a big impact off the bench last week.
Knock on. 19 in the 10.
R.J. Snowman is the man penalised.
It all comes from that kick from Crowley. Really poor kick in the middle of the pitch. Almost as poor as the kick from Tom Jordan. Luckily for him, he gets another shot at it.
Okay.
This is the
Penalty
kick,
here
though.
or scrum over there.
It's forwards.
Okay.
You see Tyke Byrne gets out. He's
Okay,
trying to tell
let's
everyone
go.
to get. He's the only one that does it, though.
Okay, time off. So if you need any treatment, you go out, otherwise we play. Okay? Thank you.
They're on.
Let's go. One red, subs.
So John Ryan comes on for Jeremy Loughman. Full front row change.
Time on now.
John
19
Ryan
in the 10.
played tight head for most of his career, but he's done a stellar job at loose head, really destructive. He comes onto the pitch for the last 15.
Tom Jordan not getting quite so greedy with that one. A bit more conservative, but he finds his touch. Can George Turner find his man? They go to the front and it does work. But then it goes backwards just as Fenter tried to break away. It's with the South African number 8 again. Jamie Batty. Glasgow playing the game in Munster territory, running the clock down. It was fired at Cummings, he couldn't control it. And now Munster with Haley. We'll go back for the first knock-on.
Nope, yeah, no advantage.
This really is a game that's had it all.
Yeah, it's got very scrappy.
Cannot reward you because
Very
he was
scrappy.
in the way.
And I think the subs
can't
coming
rule
on
you
just
because
haven't
he
got
was
up to
in
the
the way.
pace of the game. Henko Venter, a little knock back, goes to give the pass, does go backwards. And then it's Scott Cummings, isn't it? He doesn't expect that ball to be flashed straight across him.
Let's go,
Hits him right on the noggin.
Okay, Munster, here we go. That's a mark.
Munster have only lost once at home to a non-Irish team in the URC since November 2019. That was Glasgow Warriors here last season. 38-26 victory for the Warriors on their last visit to Limerick. But that was their first visit here since 2014.
Coach!
They are rare. They're extremely hard-earned.
Boy! Time off. Yeah. Some instability, okay. Keep the break foot in front, please. Okay. Stay stable. Time still off.
You just imagine all the Bulls players, staff, all sitting down watching this game in Pretoria. Willing Glasgow, of course, to get the right result here.
Coach!
I'm sure a few flights might be cancelled if
Boy!
that happens. Well, of course they will.
Set!
Crowley. Frisch gets the pass away as well to O'Brien. Glasgow trying to get that ball into touch. They can't quite
What is that?
wrestle it. That extra metre.
Gone out
Sneyman.
wide here.
Down goes Jaeger. Byrne. The bouncing ball is really well taken by Hodnett. Murray and knocked on by Sneyman. Oh, we said it before with Crowley, sometimes just the pressure of the occasion makes players do unfamiliar, uncharacteristic things.
It's a very
Time off.
unusual
Sorry,
sight,
guys.
isn't it?
Time
Sneyman
off.
to
Loose
drop
leg
the ball
down.
like that. He should have picked it up. I know it was a bit low. He should have picked it up, but not to be standing here, Rory, talking about beautiful attack and play, little intricacies,
Okay.
tip-ons, line breaks,
Sorry, I didn't see
but we're not
that.
seeing that.
I
But
was
what we're
focused
seeing
on
is
the
two
break foot over
teams
there.
just giving absolutely everything.
Time still
Huge
off, players now.
physicality, attritional match.
Red and black.
Plenty of effort and endeavour. Just too many little silly mistakes catching Munster out at this moment in time.
It's John Hodnett who is receiving the attention. We approach the final 10 minutes.
Okay.
Still one score in it.
Ah, scusa, adesso sì, sì, I wasn't sure about your binding first. That's why I play on. I wasn't sure. Stand back on. Coach! Bye! Son!
Now one of the great sounds in rugby, the fields of Athenry, ringing round Thomond Park. Jordan with the flat pass to Stein. Haley did just enough. And that's been stolen. Back on the Munster side, Sean O'Brien with it. Snowman.
What a hit by Max Williamson there, and RG Snyman.
Take him back.
Crowley has found space over the top of Stein. Jordan alongside him. Stein's looking to run this. He certainly put the accelerator on there. Jamie Batty. And Tadhg Beirne, not a man that you want to target in situations like that. He was frustrated that he didn't get the opportunity to make the turnover. And Horn. Haley underneath it. Took it well. We are now into the final 10 minutes. O'Mahony. Tackle coming in from Jamie Doby. Now John Ryan. Coombs onto Beirne. Crowley, and it's gone down. We're at the stage where small mistakes can have a big impact.
Oh, I think it was on as well.
Yeah, time off.
But you gotta commend the discipline, John, from this Glasgow side in defence.
And who's coming off? 20.
Really disciplined,
20,
not giving an easy out to Munster whatsoever.
20.
It just felt like the Munster were doing the exact right thing, trying to win a penalty, trying to look after the ball, trying to make Glasgow infringe, but like you say, Stevie, just held their discipline. So important at this stage of the game.
There's Matt Fagerson back on after passing his HIA for Ewan Ferry. We've also got Ollie Kebble on for Jamie Batty.
Time still off.
Just looking around me, Rory, there's a lot of fingernails currently being bitten in the stand just beside us here. All these Munster fans just wanting something. There needs to be a big impact in this game, a big hit, a turnover, something just to turn the momentum.
I thought you were talking about John Barkley.
Keep it up. Keep it up. 9. Use it.
Tui Pilotu, the go-to man, and Hugh Jones on his shoulder. That tried and tested partnership. Here's Dempsey. Hodnett held on and wouldn't let go for dear life. Fenter, Tui Pilotu, Xander Fagerson.
He's got through some work today. You don't often see a tight head on the pitch that long.
Fenter did well to get that away to Jordan. Held up now by Frisch. Dempsey. Carry after carry from the number 8.
Yeah, knock on.
That has been knocked forward. So here's Jordan, the chance to chip one through.
No advantage in the tackle, knock on.
We might get a replay of that. Is it George Horn coming down the short side?
Yeah.
Lovely offload from Engo Venter. Tom Jordan has been excellent today. Carries the ball really strongly. Yeah, I think that's just a knock on there. The head was down, couldn't see
Guys from the side, any subs?
if the ball was being passed or not. Just trying to take his man.
Okay,
Alex Kendellen on for
Scrum.
John
In
Hodnett.
the tackle, just knock on. Happy with the last one. Ball was out. Ball was out.
8 minutes left, and Graham Roundtree needs something big from his team.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
In from Horn, that one's gone round. It's a Glasgow Warriors penalty. Oh, the pack will love that one.
Yeah, you felt that was coming. Last couple scrums, Glasgow felt like they were going forward. Andre Piardi, spot on there, I think. John Ryan, you see his hips coming out. He's just stepping around the scrums. Ander Fagerson stays straight. It's a good spot by the referee.
Tom Jordan gets his angle right. It'll be midway inside the 22. The Franco Smith side will look to launch one of their characteristic line-out mauls.
That's a brilliant kick by Tom Jordan. Only about 3 or 4 yards off the touchline. He's able to get probably 30 off it.
Up goes Matt Fagerson. He had to reach to drag it. Here goes Fenter. Running into Ty Byrne. Horn has it. Ollie Kebble waits. The replacement front row carries it a little further. Matt Fagerson now. Oh, and there's advantage here for the Glasgow Warriors. There was John Ryan not rolling away.
17, not
Free
rolling
play
away.
here. If they want to go for something more, and that will be another penalty.
Time off.
And there may be some further punishment
wait
here.
a second. Time off.
That was right in front of Andrea Piardi.
Wait a second, guys. Time off. Okay, we have multiple infringement right now by your team. That one, not rolling away by 17. Okay, you need to be more disciplined. And right now, we have a side entry by another one, by 12. Yeah. Okay, speak with your team. Keep it disciplined. Thank you.
It almost looked like he was reaching for a card there out of his top pocket.
Gonna have to look at this, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, the Glasgow Warriors players have seen that on the replay on the big screen, and they've asked the question to the referee to have another look at this.
Here we go, Rory.
Tiemo check. Sí. Calma.
Well, this is a huge moment.
Yeah, put that on the screen, Matteo, please. It's definitely from the side from what I see. Zaza.
I mean,
it's definitely from the side from what I see.
Well, it's a nervous wait for Alex
See number
Nankerville.
12 coming with speed and makes direct contact with the head of number 9. We see something different here? No. Matteo, do you agree with us? So I'm seeing full play because Rock is static. The action is totally available. There's no need to do that. He has duty of care about his action and makes contact directly with the head.
Agree, Andrea.
So all of this fact for me is a red card. Agree with us, Matteo?
Agree, Andrea.
Okay.
Well,
number 12, please.
whatever the colour was going to
I don't
be,
need you. Okay.
Munster were going to finish with
12.
14 men here, but it's Alex Nankerville to be called
Rock is
across.
static. You come from the side. There's no need to do that.
Yeah,
you have
I
duty.
understand, yeah.
You have duty to care about the action. Makes contact directly with the head with force. It's a red card.
And in the red of Munster, Nankivell sees red. Even if this were to go the distance to extra time, they would finish this game with 14 men. Nankivell dismissed with 6 minutes to go.
Time still off. Post called.
And George Horn will look to the posts.
Yeah, it's a shame that
Time back on.
a game like this is going to come down. Well, it's not going to get him down to red card. It would have been a yellow or a red either way. For me, it's an act of desperation more than anything else, and he just loses timing. He's not meaning to hit him on the head. He's just desperate to try and make an impact on the ball. And unfortunately, Alex Nankivell sees red.
George Horn will take all of the time available here. The crowd won't like it, but he's well within his right to do it. Ticking into the final 10 seconds. George Horn adds 3 points to the Glasgow Warriors, who lead by 7 points with 5 minutes to go at Thomond Park. And Munster will finish this with 14 men.
You got to say it's been a brilliant second half by Glasgow. They're the ones that have controlled the game, controlled the tempo of the game. Now can they see it out?
Taken by Scott Cummings. You know that this will not deter Munster. They will throw absolutely everything at it. It's been that type of game, full of heart. Horn to kick clear. Forward comes Haley. Crowley wrapped up by Stein. You're right, the vast majority of this second half has been played in Munster's half, and usually with Glasgow Warriors on the ball. There's Kendellen.
It's not a 9. No.
O'Mahony.
Sorry, I was just going to say, they're right. Glasgow just have to fill the pitch here and keep their discipline.
Haley again. Murray. Fed along to Barron. Snowman, who will fight for every yard. Coombs and Crowley to Frisch. Now Daly, who's been in electric form, 6 tries in his last 9 games. Advantage coming here for Munster. Nice hands from Tyke Byrne to get that onto Ollie Jaeger. Good footwork as well from Crowley. Keeps it alive for Haley. Not going anywhere quickly enough though, and we'll go back for the penalty. Chance to put this into the corner.
Well, here we go, Jack Crowley. The wind on his back. He needs to go for extra distance here. This can't be a conservative kick. He doesn't have much room to play with. Andy Kiriakou, forwards coach in there as well. Dennis Leamy, Graham Roundtree. These are the moments that you have to get on top of. Just give yourself a chance, Rory. Just give yourself one chance, that's all you need.
Just over 2 minutes left. Munster have to be perfect from here. And Byrne is found by Barron. Can they get them all moving? Barron has it and will peel off just when he elects the moment, because this ball is still creeping forward. Now the backs can have a go. Really good carry from O'Brien. Now Daly.
Away, Black.
This is it. This is the semi-final right here. Kendellen. Murray has it. Snyman looking to get that on to Ryan. Forward it goes. Glasgow Warriors put in with 90 seconds on the clock.
Didn't have to do it, I don't think. You felt the momentum, you felt Munster were going forward, just about holding on to the ball here, man down. I just don't think, Stevie, you've got to force that out the back pass.
No, definitely not, John. And even if John Ryan catches it, Carl Staines there to wrap him up and take him to ground. But you always got to expect it. Every time Snyman carries the ball into contact, you always got to expect that offload. We see Dempsey giving the orders to his teammates. Can they hold on?
Let's go! Okay, that's a mark. Guys, okay, that's a mark. Keep your break, of course.
Well, now the pressure falls on the Glasgow Warriors to see if they can see out these final seconds. One last huge effort from the 20,000 plus inside Thomond Park.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Time off.
That will be reset.
Tight.
Every second precious right now.
Sorry, I didn't hear the coach call.
Okay. Yeah, control the heat. Don't step back. Control your weight. Okay. Don't step. Control the heat. Not too soft. No, guys. It's not discussion. Just listen. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's a mark.
It's really good refereeing. As soon as the scrum broke up, it was time off on the clock. Every second is precious now for Munster.
Just like the psychology from Ole Kebble as well. They've had the dominant scrum this half. He's saying, look, we don't want to go backwards. We're trying to go forward to it. It's just a matter of timing.
Bind! Set!
1 minute left. Down it goes.
Reset.
And to be reset.
Yeah, time off. Okay, reset. Let's go. Time is off.
Just see the psychology of this scrum, and for a referee is just fascinating. You've got one team who will literally try anything. There is nothing to lose from Munster point of view. They just need this ball. And all Glasgow want is this ball in and away.
Okay, better binding, please.
Graham Rowntree needs a miracle now.
Crouch!
There will be desperation. Glasgow Warriors cannot take any chances.
Set! Keep it up!
But they do not want to see that ball back in red hands. Horn has it. Tui Pelotu will carry once.
22. Stay behind.
The clear out is good. 20 seconds remain.
No, guys. No.
Horn will try and hold it in there for as long as he can. One more phase might do it for Glasgow.
No, keep it there. Keep back.
10 seconds.
Leave it. Use it.
Horn encouraged to get the ball out of there. He's been told to use it. Now it's delivered back. And the ball goes out.
Time is over.
The clock goes red. And the final whistle is blown. A semi-final for the ages. And for the Glasgow Warriors, the sweetest of victories to come to Thomond Park and knock out the defending champions in their own backyard.